Hello. I'm just gonna contour my nose real quick. Oh gosh. I decided to do my makeup today and I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. And I'm going to contour my nose to make it. Why aren't you oh, there it is. Hey, Bree. I've been makeup free probably for like 2 weeks and haven't had anywhere to go. And this is what happens when I have nowhere to be and can't wear makeup. So I just go a little nuts. Just a little cray. Okay, so I did a little bit of this contour. Do not mind my nails, they are fully gone. Okay, so let's show how you can do this right here. I still left the powder underneath my eye, that way it catches any of that fallout. Okay, so I'm working with 2 palettes today. I have the 2 Jaclyn Hill palettes. I am using mostly number 2. I just used number 1 for this blue color, these blues and purples. And then I'll show you how I did the jewels. But let's go ahead and start on this part. So I have a 2-sided brush, one with a more of a stout tip and one with a fluffy side. And I'm going to start with Crazy, which is this darker color right here, and that's gonna go right in that crease area. I've been trying to practice with my cut creases because I'm not the best at cut creases. I'm trying to be better. Hopefully with this quarantine, I can just keep practicing. But this is going to start the shape and that deeper color. I'm gonna go all the way into my inner corner, but not quite touching that last part. And I'm leaving room to blend upwards with those other colors. So I'm gonna take it kind of out in the shape of that cut crease out towards my eyebrow. So it kind of meets my eyebrow. And this is the deepest color. And it doesn't matter if it's too super messy because obviously I'm blending and I'm gonna cut the crease so it's not gonna be as messy as this. Oh my gosh, my dog is snoring right now. I don't know if you can hear that. I tried to turn music on. I'm sure Facebook is gonna shut this video down and be like, copyright. Probably. But yeah, so that is the deep color. And then I'm gonna take this reddish color. It's called Heart On. I have to say that correctly. This one right here, not flipping you off, this one right here. And I'm gonna take that fluffier side of the brush and just start blending. So I'm going upward with it. And that is, it doesn't matter where you start on the top. You could start in the middle and go out, or you could start inward and go out. I like to start inward. Everyone is different. And just a little bit goes a long way. And I'm just doing small back and forth strokes. And getting that and kind of flicking towards the end. I'm not really blending too much towards the end because that is going to be kind of shaped with a concealer. I have a scar on my lid right here, so it always looks funny on camera. I don't know why, or it's a scar or it's a fold, a weird fold that I've always had on my eyelid. I don't know how to explain it. And so that is that second color. See, it's kind of starting to take shape, but it is blending game is what it is. So, and then I'm gonna take this orange color, which is called Feeling Myself, which I definitely am today, apparently. Feeling Myself. And this orange. And then keep blending upward. I'm getting into my brow with this. I'm hoping that you can see the colors through camera. Like I can see them. starting to come together. And it's really just tiny little strokes back and forth. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to keep blending. And even that line where this is gonna be, it's gonna be carved out, so wouldn't worry about that. Hey, Michelle. And I'm also gonna stamp more darkness on that crease as well to make it seem darker. So I think that one is good. And then I'm gonna take a small little brush. This tiny little, it's very tiny little brush. And it's only going to be for this yellow here, this bright yellow. It's called No Joke. No joke. No joke. And that is the reason I'm using a small little brush is because I don't want a whole bunch of pigment. It's really just for blending and kind of getting all this look together. And I'm definitely into my brow at this point. And I feel like I keep this brush on, well, while I'm doing this look, keep it kind of close by, because if I do mess up and I need to go back and keep blending, this is the brush that I'll grab during this look. So now that we're up at the brow, got these colors, blend that out. Okay, now cutting the crease. I'm gonna take the lightest shade of concealer that I have. I don't have the white one anymore. I don't know why I threw it away. Oh, because it was old. That's why. I'm gonna take that on this is a slanted cut crease brush specifically for this kind of thing. Or you can just take any cream shadow brush. I do like the cream shadow brush from Unique, actually. It's a really nice tapered point, and I like that one a lot, but it's just dirty right now, so there's that. And then I'm going to start here. And that's another thing, you have to have this right here so that you know when to pick up more concealer. Since I have hooded eyes, I have to kind of go a little bit above my crease. See, my crease is like right here. I have to go above my crease with everything. Otherwise, you can't see anything. So that is why. And really, this concealer is only used for cut crease. And so it doesn't really matter if I keep going back in with more color. And then I'm going to bring that out like that. So I'm going to wipe that away. And then fill in the center. Which should be tacky anyways. You shouldn't have had set it or anything. It needs to be tacky because you're adding more concealer to it. Same thing with like trying to stay away from this area when you're doing any kind of powders until you are done, because you do not want to mix powder, concealer, powder. I just get nasty. Yes, ma'am.
When are you done?
I'll let you know. And then I'm going to take a tissue, wipe off this excess. Yes, you can.
With the paper and your markers.
Yeah. And see, that kind of created this point right here by doing that. Going to tap it out. Really just with anything, just to make sure that evenly patted down. Okay, see? And that created that shape that I wanted. Now I'm gonna take blue. Blue. And that's gonna be in that palette
azul.
one that I was just saying.
Azul.
Azul. Oh, that's right. In Spanish. She's learning Spanish. This one right here. This really pretty royal blue. Can I really say royal? I don't know. Twerk. That's the name of it. So we're going to take that and a flat brush. This is a P. Louise brush, but you can use any flat brush. Pick up a fair amount of pigment. And, what job was that? And just kind of start tapping that, pressing it in because it is still tacky, so you don't want to do too much rubbing because you don't want to rub that concealer. So I'm just tapping that up where that cut crease is. And just keep going. You can kind of blend while you're on there to make sure you don't get any weird patches. You want to make sure you get it all on seamlessly and no holes.
No holes?
No holes.
Mom.
And you kind of want to do this part fast before you get to anything else because you don't want that concealer just to try to set and then create. Yes, ma'am.
Michelle at my preschool, she watches your videos.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Okay. And I'm kind of bringing that out a little bit, but not too much. Okay. And I'm going to take a purple.
A purple? Wait, I have a purple marker.
You do. It's called Royalty in this palette right here. It's this one right here. And Royalty. And I'm going to do two things with this purple. So I'm going to have it on a brush right here, a fluffy brush. And I'm also going to take a winged liner or brow brush. And I'm going to take that on that Royalty. And I'm going to reline, Amelia, sit down.
Okay.
I'm going to reline this crease very carefully without someone touching. Hey, stop. Homeschooling's going great. Just to reline and make this deeper. So it doesn't do that much. I mean, you could see where I redid it and then I haven't. So it kind of redoes that line and makes it deeper and more defined as a cut crease. Because that is okay with lines right now.
Why?
Normally I try to blend out lines, but with a cut crease you want lines. And I'm just kind of slowly doing it. A little bit goes a long way.
I'm making lines but curved, Mama.
Yep. And I'm going to take that all the way out. So that is a much more defined line.
Wait, Easter painted purple, Easter painted purple.
Mm-hmm.
I want Easter painted
And so with that same purple and the fluffy brush,
I love fluffy brushes.
I'm going to go into this outer
Going?
V. I'm going to deepen that.
What's this? Peach. One peach. And then
It's kind of like filling in the triangle.
why?
Because then I'm going to use a black liner, like here, to cut that off. And if you feel like you've gone over the liner a little bit, that's why you have that blending brush to the side to blend out anything that goes over that line. And I do have some fallout on this. That's why I'm glad I put that powder down and left it there. I did put some bronzer on. I'm probably gonna put a little bit more bronzer on. But this is just filling in this triangle. And then I'm gonna take this Pool Party blue, this one right here.
Pool party?
I know someone, Tabitha, I think, I'll tag you, You were talking about you wanted me to do something with this palette because there's so many fun colors in it. Well, there you go. And I'm going to tap that on. This just kind of creates some dimension for this blue. Hey, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, who is that?
It's Mommy's friend.
Oh.
And that is just kind of, see, it creates more dimension on that blue. It's really pretty.
It pops up.
Kind of bring that up and up to here. And then if you feel like you need to blend more, like if it's a little choppy, just take that same fluffy brush you just had.
Fun Glam pen.
And kind of blend those two together. So that is the blue. And I'm gonna do winged liner. My favorite one is gonna be the Tom Ford one because it doesn't bleed, and so I won't have any like extra feathered off black lines on my 32-year-old eyelids.
Why do you think it's funny? Is this all the colors that you
It's
have?
gonna be a pretty big wing too.
You have lots of colors, Mama.
Okay, need to get a new one.
Golden!
Mm-hmm.
How do you even have golden? More yellow.
Gonna bring that out. And then that's how I cross over into my wing.
And some just kind of pink in. Okay. Some little bit more color. Hey Mom, this is your work color.
Yeah. And see how that just kind of meets out with that.
All the colors I'm going to use.
I love this. It's so pretty.
Why is it so
Okay,
pretty?
I'm gonna take a black into the upper waterline. And I put white in the bottom waterline. Okay. All right. Get curl.
Garbage truck!
Yeah.
Hey, Sarah's at
Get
our
some
house.
mascara on first before the lashes. And really I did the jewels before I did the lashes because they are so big.
It's at our house now. And Charlotte's house.
Yeah. Please excuse my dog.
Excuse your dog. Excuse your Pete.
He has the coughs. It's not the Rona, I promise.
Oh, that one kind of dog.
Yeah. Where am I at? Oh, yes. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put the glue on the lash, and that way it'll start getting tacky by the time that I'm done doing the jewels.
What's tacky?
It means it's sticky. And I've been using just a regular duo from Target. This is a double-ended one, so there's a black and there's a clear, and I like the clear one better because it does end up drying clear, and also I can tell better if it's tacky or not because it gets like this cool blue color, but then it gets clear by the time that it's ready. So that way you really know 100% for sure if it's ready to put on. But I'm gonna save this glue for a second. And I've got my bedazzled jewels that you can get off of Amazon. They're literally bedazzled jewels for jeans and stuff. So, yes, I see.
Read that you 2 times.
Yeah, I know. All right. So I'm going to start on the tail of the wing, and that's where I started with this one. Probably need a mirror.
I'll get you a mirror.
I got one. Let's see how I can do this best.
Dad.
And I'm just using a like iridescently Swarovski looking crystal. But I did 4, so I started here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I made 4 dots with that, and then I take this little stick, which is if you go to a nail salon, it's you'll see it. I kind of got the idea from my nail lady.
Why is it actually for jeans?
Bedazzled. A lot of people bedazzle their jeans, and I just place it on top of that glue while it's still tacky.
You do it for makeup, and you might do it to your jeans, right? But you have to.
And it picks it right up because it's like a tacky thing.
We should pick up 2.
Okay. And then you just place them on. Isn't that awesome?
Queen Beach.
Okay, and then my lashes are pretty much tacky by now.
Queen Beach.
I'll just go ahead and, hey, don't say that, Amelia.
Okay. Golden.
Apply these. I always look down. Pretty much just look up my nose to be able to put these on correctly.
Mom, I have lots of boxes.
I like boxes.
Yeah. Do you sometimes need those boxes?
Okay, now I'm gonna do the crease ones. This one was a little bit more difficult because I couldn't really see when it was drying. I couldn't tell exactly where it was drying. 1,
Your glue looks like a little bit of lipstick, white lipstick, right?
2, yeah.
3.
3. So before it dries.
Look at all those markers I can use. I use all those markers.
Okay.
Well, not all. I can use these and I'm
1,
done 2 pieces.
2.
Oh my gosh, I forgot one more.
Where did I put it? There it is. 3. Yep, they're kind of even. My eyes aren't actually even, but whatever.
Why do you keep laughing a lot?
Because I find myself funny. Okay, now close that before I drop it. And then I'm gonna do the bottom lash line.
This thing.
Where am I? Okay. And I'm gonna wipe this away. I take some other powder to wipe that away. It's like a brightening powder. Now I'll just kind of even it out. But make sure I get all of it. It was that super brightening powder.
That.
I'm gonna wipe my nose contour away.
Oh, another kind of blue.
Okay, yeah.
Blue.
All right, so I'm going to kind of do like what I did on the top part on the bottom. So with that same brush and those same colors, that was from the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette 2. I'm gonna start with that one. Crazy, right on the lash line. Tap off excess.
What's the excess?
Excess
What's excess? Mama.
means the extra.
Oh.
And then go pretty much most of the lash line over. And then I'm gonna take that other side like I did on top, take the same order. So I went with the reddish one, heart on.
What's heart on?
I turn your heart on.
Turn what heart on? Mom,
The heart inside of you.
how do you do that? Like, how do you do
It's just
that?
an expression. Okay, then I'm gonna take that orange, feeling myself. And keep going lower. You want to get a good smoke out of it. And then lastly, that yellow, and I will take this brush and do that. And if it's not yellow enough, like I don't think it is, I'll take that little brush.
Why do you take a little brush? Like a little itty bitty brush.
And this just kind of really brings it all together. Don't forget that tail.
Does that tickle?
Mm-mm.
It tickles to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to blend them back together.
To me?
No.
To you?
All right. And then one more jewel on the bottom. I'm going to do my mascara first though, because that, I don't want to get any mascara on that jewel. Otherwise it'll make darken it. And
why can't you darken it?
Amelia, sit down.
I'm
Okay.
over here now. Now can it see me now?
No. All right, so one more. Where'd the glue go? There it is.
I was
And
gonna
that's
show
gonna
you.
go right directly under the other one, so right under it. And really, this look is an awesome look for concerts, going somewhere special. This is not a look for going, you know, Thursday night to Chili's. Just saying.
Why?
It's a little much. Yay! Now my eyes are done. I'm going to put just a little more bronzer on to complete this side because it kind of just to make it contoured.
What's contoured?
To make it very contoured.
What's contoured? Well, what is contoured?
It is when you deepen your facial features to make it darker and smaller. And I just got this in the mail from the Boxy Charm. And this is the Natasha Denona blush. I'm going to use this one. I might just mix it. I don't know. This might be too dark. We'll see. It didn't really do much. We'll see. Thank you, Ina. Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna use a different one.
You did it twice. There's more hearts.
I'm gonna use, this is the Hourglass Ambient Light, Diffused Light. And this is a better blush for me today. I need it to be bright.
Mama,
Yes.
it's running out.
What's running out?
The blush.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Look at it.
A little bit of my nose. And I like to take it up to my temples. That way it is. Oh, we miss you too.
Who is that?
That's Ina. She just said miss you. And then highlight. My favorite part.
5 Enos.
5 Inas.
That's a lot.
Where's mine? Just took it out. Let's see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. Oh my gosh, there's even more Enos.
Am I holding it? No. Did I put it up there? No.
You're funny.
I don't know where I put it.
I think I know.
Where? Do you see a silver or something?
Like what silver thing?
My highlighter.
Your highlighter?
Mm-hmm.
Silver highlighter.
Oh.
Hey, I was about to
Found
look
it.
there.
I cannot find it.
I was about to look
Oh,
there.
you were? Okay. And let me do a highlight in my inner corner before I forget. I'm gonna take it out of the first palette called In Light. And brighten this up tremendously. Like, look how different that is. Peter.
Okay.
Okay. And a little bit at the top of the brow. I don't want to take away that yellow. I do just want to bring my eyebrows up so that my eyes appear larger. So, and I'm not going like all the way out. I'm just kind of sticking towards the top of the arch of the brow. Okay. My favorite highlighting. This is the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics one. Everyone's seen this all over the internet. It's amazing. It is beautiful.
Wow.
I'll take a little bit darker color. It's called Iced, and I'll do that one right here. Right at my
7
apples.
Let me count how many it has though.
So that when you smile in camera, it has this beautiful cheek look. And I'm gonna take that highlight, very, very bright one called Gleam, onto the top part of my brow, cheekbone, and up a little bit higher. And then, oh, thank you.
Who is that?
This is what happens when I don't do makeup and then I get a wild hair wanting to do something.
Who got you?
And I had the time. Wesley's still kind of napping right now.
What did you say thank you?
Because Yana says, she said my eyes are gorgeous.
Oh my gosh. Why do I say that all the time?
I'm going to take a little bit with my finger right here. And that will make it look great for pictures.
Hey,
Maybe
Mom,
look like my
what I
nose is
found?
snatched.
Hey, Mom.
That's what I want.
Mom,
Yes.
look what I found.
Now, I don't know what color lipstick I should do. Should I do something bold like a red or nude, gloss? That's cute. Please shut the door. Let's see.
Is it better? Is that better?
This is a pink.
Oh,
I think I'm gonna do.
that one. Give you a kiss.
It's like a grayish taupe color.
Another, you know,
Yeah, she's talking.
a lot. You know, it's coming up a lot. Mom, what are you drinking? Mom.
Don't worry about it. Okay.
Do you need this?
Not right now.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll hold it until you need it.
It's a really pretty color. It's like nude, but not like nude where you can't. I have foundation lips. I don't want that. Okay. And now I need to set. I'm gonna use the Smashbox Primer Water. It's a set and refresh. Just to set it all.
Mom, have I heard this
Whew.
song before?
Hmm?
Have I heard this song?
I think so.
I
But
think
yeah, this is my extra bougie. Goes with my shirt today, blonde and bougie. Look. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please share it and give me some love. And I will see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.